What is going on, YouTube people? Northeast Ohio Cards and Comics here today for a mail day slash show pickups. There's actually one card show pickup as well in this video, and this is the most raw cards I have ever purchased in a long time. And we got sports and Marvel here, and some other stuff. We get some surprise additions to the mail day. So, like, comment, subscribe. You guys and girls know the drill. Let's go ahead and dig in. Let's start with the sports card stuff. And if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen some of this stuff already. So, as we all know, I have been looking for some nicer Darius Garlands. I picked this up probably about a week and a half ago now. I've been kind of hoarding things to do a mail day video. I picked up, we'll start off with the banger first. We have a Darius Garland True Red out of $2.99, PSA 10. I picked this up for a little over $600, give or take. $266 out of $2.99. Absolutely stunning card. One of these actually just sold the other day for $900 in the week or so since I bought this one. But absolutely great looking card. So the interesting thing about Garland, which and I don't know how much this matters value wise for his nicer stuff, is that he's Upper Deck exclusive, so he does not have any autographs. He has some flawless game use patches. So to me, I don't know if it puts any extra stuff on this. It really didn't with Ben Simmons when Ben Simmons stuff was actually valuable. So I don't think it juices it too much. But to me, the True Red out of $2.99 was an absolute no-brainer. So glad to have this one. I'll probably hold this. I have other Garland stuff I would sell long before this one, I think, when it comes right down to it. The old True Red out of $2.99 is an absolutely great looking card. Then at my local Hartville, Ohio show, once again, I think it was about a week ago, maybe 2 Saturdays ago now. I don't remember exactly when I bought this. Might have been 2 weeks ago. I picked up another really nice Garland. This one's raw. I know, I bought a raw card. Holy hell. Darius Garland Scope. This is out of 88, I believe. Yeah, out of 88. I paid $275 for this, I think it was. Actually, from a viewer of the channel that sets up at my local sometimes. He had a lot of really nice Garland stuff, but I gravitated towards this. I'm a sucker for color match, and I am a sucker for scope cards. So this is actually going off to PSA. I think it looks pretty clean. So this will be coming to a PSA submission video soon. There is a little issue on the edge that I'm slightly concerned about, so I think it might get a 9, but we'll see. It's very, very faint. I didn't even see it. It's really hard to see. I don't even remember where it is. But I thought I noticed something on one of these. Oh, it's right there. See that? Pretty tiny, I know, but I'm picky. So we'll see. I have a feeling that's going to get me a 9. But we'll find out. The rest of the card looks pretty clean. Sony ZV-1, what a fantastic. I love this camera. The zoom, the way that this camera can lock in on small stuff like that is fantastic. But yeah, really great looking card other than that little teeny tiny surface mark. And I didn't even notice it's the first time that I looked at it. I caught it on second glance. So this is going in. Hopefully I can sneak out a PSA 10. We'll see. Like I said, that is pretty minor. Maybe they'll let it slide. So I got to get that off the PSA at some point in time. So that's our 2 sports cards. Let's head into the Marvel pile, and we got a lot here. I'll go in semi-chronological order, I guess. This, as we all know, Marvel's been insanely hot lately, and the Marvel Vibraniums have been very hot along with it. This is a Molten out of $2.99. I picked this up as prices were starting to go up. This is 47 out of $2.99. These have just gone nuts. PMGs are leading the charge, and now all of a sudden, these are going crazy along with them. I get it. They look a lot like a lot of sports card parallels. This kind of has like a red shimmer effect to it. I grabbed this at auction for $20 about a week or 2 ago. I think the last one sold for $40, so this one's already doubled. I was hoping to be able to grade this. There's a pretty decent surface nick right in here somewhere. So I don't think this is gradable. I'll probably just end up selling it raw. and just let them know that it's, you know, it's got a little tiny surface mark on it. But I don't know. I don't know. I may hold this. I may flip it. I don't know. I really like Magneto as a character, and this is just a cool looking card. A little color match action there, and it's got that cool molten effect. I wish I would have got more of these. This is the only one that I got before prices went nuts on this Vibranium stuff. More Marvel. This was just a card that, you know, you have your saved searches on eBay, and this wasn't even necessarily something I was looking for. I just saw it pop up, and I said, that seems too cheap. So this is Wolverine from the 2015 Fleer Retro subset. There's an insert set for 92 Jim Lee X-Men. It's a retro throwback look to that 92 X-Men set. So they have base cards, and then they have autograph cards. And as you can see, this is a autograph card. And this popped up for $65 or $69. And that just seemed way too cheap. And I looked at comps, and like the last one had sold for $200. So I just insta-bought it. Once again, I thought about grading this, but this bottom white corner has a little white right there on the X. So I would definitely not send that. And that's insta 9 in my opinion. So that's not going to go in. I'm just going to keep this. I'm actually probably just going to sell this raw. I'll probably just try to flip this. I'll list it and see if I get any bites on it. But I am a big Wolverine fan, so if I get stuck holding it, that's perfectly fine. But for $65, this just seemed like a steal when I've seen others definitely sell a lot higher than this. And I wasn't even actually looking for this individual card. I usually don't look for the autos. I just like putting the base subsets together of this insert set just because I like the old school 90s stuff. So that just happened to pop up on like items related to, and I was like, that doesn't seem correct, and it didn't stay up for very long. I grabbed that right away. I'll save the heavy hitters towards the end here. So we got two big ones coming, and then we got some odds and ends of stuff. A lot of stuff in this one. These just came in today. I'm recording this Friday afternoon. I'm not sure when this will actually post. First up, we have from 2017 Fleer Ultra Spider-Man. This is a gold web. So you see the webbing on the background is gold. There is a silver version of this as well, and then a base card version of this. This is, I believe, an EPAC achievement. These are numbered out of 50, out of 49, and also autographed by the artist. You can see it down there in silver ink. So Silk's a very underrated character in my opinion. She is probably going to come to live action at some point in time. She's very popular. And maybe pops into an Into the Spider-Verse 2. We don't know. We'll see. But I got this for $40, I think. And I don't know a ton about the subset, but at this point, anything Marvel numbered seems to be going crazy. So I'll speculate $40 on something like this. I kind of like the character. It's gold. It's out of 49. It's autographed. I mean, sure. I'll roll the dice on something like that and see what happens with it. The other thing that I got, and this is kind of more of a PC pickup. This is what is called a Tier 5 Flarium. And this is Spider-Gwen, one of my favorite Marvel characters. And this is Peach Momoko artwork, which is a very, very popular Marvel artist. Just an absolutely gorgeous card. I think I'm going to end up sending this in for grading if I can ever get a $50 economy slot. I saw they announced more for this upcoming week. I'll probably post this early next week. But yeah, absolutely love this card. Gorgeous. I think this was like $25. I don't remember. The two big ones. What order do I want to take this in? I guess we'll just go Spider-Gwen, the Spider-Gwen. Finally snagged one. Red PMG. Been looking for one forever. Had a hell of a time finding one. But tracked one down. Absolutely gorgeous looking cards. They look stunning. The red is out of 99, obviously. I am PSAing this most likely as well. Does have a little bit of, which is completely common. A little bit of white down there. Little bit of white. Oops. Down there. Top corners don't look too bad. It's mostly that bottom white right corner that is kind of the roughest shape. And it's for a PMG, it's not that bad at all. So I'm hoping for like a PSA 8 on this. That's kind of what after looking it over, it's kind of where I'm at with it, is potential PSA 8. And I don't think I could get a 9, not with that corner, but I would love to pull a PSA 8 on this. I would like to, once again, I would like to keep this card long term. I didn't necessarily get this for a flip, but We'll see what happens, but just a stunning card. I've already fallen in love with this card having it in hand. So absolutely fantastic looking card there. That's a big boy. Then we have one more card and then two more like wild card things here. My desk is getting messy. Talked about this in a video the other day. This is the Spider-Man MM0, as it is often referred to. This is an EPAC achievement card. So essentially what you needed to do on Upper Deck EPAC is complete the set of these. I believe there's 49 or 50 of them in the base set, maybe 48. I don't remember exactly. And this was an insert set. These were pretty tough to pull. So you had to complete the insert set of these on EPAC. And then once you had the complete set, it would unlock the achievement card and they would give you the achievement card. But the way I understand it was there was a limited window to complete that. And this was the achievement card, Spider-Man Black Suit MM0. The people in the know on the Marvel side that I have talked to estimate that there are between 50 and 100 of these. Now, this is non-numbered, so it's not, it's kind of like, it's not really a PMG. I mean, you can see this is a PMG from the same year, so you can kind of see the difference. It's just this is the base version of the card. This is the precious metal gem version of the card. This is the base metal version. But this is probably actually more rare and harder to find than this. And like I said, I talked about this in the video the other day. These have really gone crazy. You could have had them for a couple $100 back like pre-Christmas. And before that, they were dirt cheap. I got in a bidding war with someone on one the other night. It went for almost 400. Once I lost that, I hit the bin on another one that was listed for 400. And this one looks pretty clean. I think this is a PSA 9 minimum. I don't want to get cocky on it because it's a thick card. It does have a little, you can see down there, just a little tiny white shown on that corner. But I really like the way this card looks. It looks pretty clean, but these are very tough grades. So I kind of went to the mat for this one. Once that one sold, I thought that one looked clean. There was a couple listed all around 350 to 415 bucks. I snagged this one for a little over 400. And then within 2 days, all the other ones are gone. They're just gone. Just poof, gone. They got all bought up by other people. There's a couple listed now, extremely high price, and there's actually one running at auction right now. So this one is probably going to go off to PSA as well. I would have liked to have done it at an economy submission level, but I haven't been able to nail one. So I'm probably just going to send it at regular because I got a couple other cards. I have a lot of cards to send in, actually. This is what this pile is right here. This is all PSA candidates in no particular order that I need to figure out what I would send if I get $50 submission slots. So that's all the cards. No comic books, but we have two other things. Shout out to Ryan at Breakout Cards, sent me a copy of Spotting Fakes. So I've been perusing this. I haven't done a deep dive on it yet, but really, really good book from what I have seen so far. The reviews on it have been very good. So check it out. Check out his channel, Breakout Cards. This has a lot of great information in it in the cards, the couple cards that I have looked at in regards to helping spot real versus fake. This old school stuff is not my forte. So, and I don't look at it too often, but if I ever want to dive in, and it talks about grading companies as well, verifying slabs. Very, very good book. Very excited to continue to dive into that one. Go check that out. And then this one is wild. This is absolutely wild. I kind of kept this on the wraps. I thought about doing something before it actually came out, and I probably should have mentioned it so you could have got orders in for it, but I'm sure he'll do a third printing. So as anyone that's followed the channel for a while knows, I also dive into the comic book side pretty heavily, and I have been a frequent guest on Reggie Collects. He's a very big comic book YouTube channel, has about 1,500 subscribers, or 1,000 subscribers rather, a little bit bigger than me. Amazing person. We talk fairly often. Like I said, I think I've been on his channel about 3, 4, maybe 5 times now. In the fall of last year, he reached out to me and said, hey, I got a project that I'm working on. I would like your assistance with it. Could you write something? And I was like, whoa, Reggie, I love you, but I make YouTube videos, not blogs, for a reason. I am not a good writer at all. So I partnered up with a friend of his and someone that is also a frequent guest on his channel that Reggie works with a lot, Doug. And they just asked me to write a very small piece, like 500 words, I think it was, about comparing, some similarities and differences between the sports card world and the comic book world when it comes to collectibles. And what it was for was Reggie wrote A Guide to Smart Comic Collecting. This was, he did a first print, which was just his stuff. And then the second print includes my article and then a bunch of other guest submitters. So there is some really cool stuff in here for people just starting out or for an advanced collector. You go check out his channel. He has a bunch of stuff in it. So there is a little, I forget where I'm at in here exactly. It's somewhere towards the back. But I have a little tiny section, little half page to a page section in a book. So I've been published, I guess, technically now. But highly recommend checking this out. I believe he has sold out a second print at the moment, but I have a feeling a third print is coming. And I will definitely talk about that once third prints come in. However, I haven't decided how I'm going to do it yet. Let me find them. I ordered a couple extras, and in pure comic book fashion, he has different covers. You do not get to pick the cover. They just kind of came in. So I am probably going to try to figure out a way to give a couple of these away. I'm just not sure how yet, so stay tuned for that. But I would like to, I purposely ordered a few extras to be able to do a giveaway on the channel. So we'll be doing that at some date to be determined. Probably on a comic book video, an upcoming comic book video. I'll do some sort of giveaway for it. So, but if you want one sooner, go check out his website. There may be some available, or a third printing will be coming, and I'll do a video about it. But it's a very, very solid guide for people that know what they're doing, people that don't know what they're doing. If you're just starting out, I would very much recommend this as a tool. I forget the price on it. I think it was 12 or 15 bucks, very reasonably priced, 10, 12 bucks for one of these. So that's all I have for you guys and girls today. That's the mail day. We will also probably at some point in time this week have a PSA submission video because I got some stuff that needs to go. And yeah, catch you guys and girls on the next one. Peace.